Yesterday, the co-chairs of our Intergovernmental Commission noted that last year the bilateral trade volume increased by 15% and set a record high in the post-Soviet history of the relations between Moscow and New Delhi. We welcome the progress in implementation of the project of an international transport corridor north-south. Here we have a shared interest with our Indian friends, and we agreed to encourage and promote this work with other participants of the project. There are plans to enhance transport through the Northern Sea route and many other things. We have good outcomes and good results in our cooperation in terms of hydrocarbons and Russian oil supplies to the Indian market, and we share the interest of implementing joint projects in order to produce energy sources, including in the Russian Federation, in the Far East and in the Arctic. On the whole, the economic foundation of our special and privileged strategic partnership is developing incrementally and progressively, and it stresses the special nature of our relations. We are convinced that development of this strategic partnership is in the fundamental interests of our peoples and contributes to international and regional security and stability, which is quite important in these days challenging conditions on the global arena. We discussed the upcoming events which are part of this dialogue, including preparation for the visit of President of the Russian Federation to India, which will take place by the end of this year. We have plans to prepare to come up with a solid package of documents for this summit. And undoubtedly we have a good tradition. We have good traditions in the field of military cooperation. We hold joint exercises, and in the field of military and technical cooperation, which is also underpinned by our shared history. As for the international topics, we discussed the situation in the context of what is happening in Ukraine. Following the phone conversation between President of the Russian Federation with Prime Minister of India, we informed in detail our Indian guests about the current state of discussions which are ongoing with participation of our US partners, in particular in the context of the talks held in Alaska when President Putin followed the invitation of President Trump and paid a visit to the United States of America. And we also spoke about the fact that there is an interest in a rapid settlement, and we discussed how this willingness to reach an agreement could serve the interests, legitimate interests of all participants.